Lord, tonight I come to you without pretending to be strong. I don't come with carefully chosen words. I don't come trying to sound faithful or hopeful or composed. I come exactly as I am right now, tired, quietly overwhelmed, still standing, but only just. Lord, you see the effort it took just to make it through this day. You see how much I carried without saying a word to anyone. There were moments today when I smiled while my heart felt heavy. Moments when I kept going, even though something inside me was already exhausted. Tonight, I don't have the strength to explain everything. I don't have the energy to sort through all my thoughts. I just know this. I'm tired of holding it all together. Lord, I've learned how to function while tired. I've learned how to show up even when my soul feels worn thin. I've learned how to keep moving without really resting. But tonight, I don't want to function. I don't want to perform. I don't want to pretend that I'm okay when I'm not. So here I am, not polished, not resolved, not strong, just honest. Lord, you know how long I've been carrying this weight. Not just the weight of today, but the weight of many days before it. The kind of tired that builds slowly. The kind that doesn't come from one bad moment, but from enduring for a long time. Waiting, trying, hoping, trusting, and still feeling unsure. Tonight, I'm not here to ask you to fix everything all at once. I'm not here demanding answers or timelines. I'm here because I need a place where I don't have to be strong anymore. A place where I don't have to explain why I'm tired. A place where I don't have to justify why I feel this way. Lord, if there is anywhere I can lay down the armor, let it be here. If there is anywhere I can stop holding my breath, let it be now. I admit, Lord, there are things weighing on me that I don't even know how to name. Feelings that don't fit neatly into words. Concerns that sit quietly in the background and follow me everywhere. I carry them through my days. I carry them into my nights, and sometimes the quiet makes them louder. So tonight, Lord, before I say anything else, before I ask for anything, before I try to pray the right way, I simply pause. I pause long enough to let myself be seen by you without effort. I pause long enough to admit that I am weary, not faithless, not hopeless, just tired. Lord, I believe you already know this about me, but tonight, I need to say it out loud. I am tired of carrying everything alone. I am tired of holding questions that have no clear answers yet. I am tired of being strong when I feel weak inside. So I come to you, now not with solutions, not with certainty, but with honesty. And I trust that honesty is enough to begin. Lord, you know the kind of tired that comes not from one difficult day, but from many days strung together. Days of waiting, days of hoping quietly, days of waking up and trying again without knowing how long this will last. This is not the tiredness that sleep alone can fix. It is deeper than that. It settles slowly into the heart, And over time, it changes the way everything feels. Lord, I have waited for clarity. I have waited for relief. I have waited for something to finally shift. I've waited for answers that don't come easily, for doors that remain closed longer than expected, for prayers that seem to echo back in silence. At first, the waiting felt manageable. I told myself to be patient. I reminded myself to trust. But over time, Lord, the waiting became heavy, not dramatic, not loud, just quietly exhausting. Sometimes, Lord, the waiting is harder than the struggle itself. It's the uncertainty, the not knowing when, the not knowing how, the not knowing if anything will change at all. It's waking up each day and carrying the same questions. It's going to sleep at night with the same unanswered thoughts. And somewhere along the way, the hope that once felt strong began to feel tired too. Lord, I admit there are moments when I feel worn down by patience. Moments when doing the right thing feels harder than giving up would. Moments when I wonder how much longer I can keep waiting without losing heart. I don't say this to accuse you. I say it because you already know. You see the strain behind my faith. You see the effort it takes to keep trusting when nothing seems to move. Lord, I have waited quietly. I have waited faithfully. I have waited without making a scene, but waiting still takes something out of me. It takes energy. It takes courage. It takes hope. And tonight, I feel the cost of it. There are nights, Lord, when I replay the same thoughts again and again. What if I misunderstood? What if I waited for nothing? What if I'm falling behind while I wait? I don't always voice these questions. I carry them silently, but they grow heavier in the quiet. And sometimes, Lord, the quiet feels louder than the noise of the day. I confess, there are moments when I feel stuck between believing you are at work and feeling like nothing is happening at all. I stand in that space often, not doubting who you are, but struggling with how long this has taken. Lord, this kind of waiting wears down the soul slowly, not all at once, but little by little. So tonight, Lord, I stop pretending that waiting is easy. I stop telling myself that I should feel stronger than I do. I stop minimizing the toll this season has taken on my heart. I admit that waiting has made me tired, not because I lack faith, but because I've been faithful for a long time. And faith, when stretched too long, needs rest too. Lord, I bring you the exhaustion of waiting, the nights where I feel worn thin, the mornings where hope feels quiet, the in-between moments where I don't know what to expect anymore. I don't ask you to rush the answer. I don't demand a sign tonight. I simply ask you to meet me here in the weariness of waiting. Lord, tonight I admit something I don't often say out loud. I am tired not only from waiting, but from trying to be strong while I wait. There is a quiet pressure I carry, the pressure to keep believing, to keep hoping, to keep standing steady even when I feel worn down inside. And tonight, Lord, I need permission to stop pretending that this strength costs me nothing. There are moments when my faith feels quiet, not gone, not broken, just tired. Moments when I still believe you are good, but I don't have the energy to feel confident about it. Moments when my prayers grow shorter, not because I care less, but because I'm too exhausted to explain everything again. Lord, I don't stop believing, I just run out of words. Sometimes I worry that being tired makes me weak, that if I admit how worn I feel, it somehow means I haven't trusted you enough. But tonight, Lord, I bring you this fear, honestly. I bring you the part of me that feels fragile, the part that feels disappointed, the part that wonders if it's okay to feel this way. Lord, I give you my weakness tonight, not the kind that looks humble from the outside, but the real kind, the kind that feels unsure, the kind that feels drained, the kind that doesn't know how to pray the right words anymore. I give you the moments when I don't feel brave, the nights when my faith feels thin. I don't try to dress it up. I don't try to sound spiritual. I simply place it before you as it is. Lord, I am tired of measuring my faith by how strong I feel. I am tired of thinking I have to hold myself together for you to stay close. If you truly meet me where I am, then this, right here, must be enough. Even my weakness, even my weariness, especially tonight. I admit, Lord, there are days when I feel disappointed, not always in you, but in how long this has taken. Disappointed in how much effort it costs just to stay hopeful. Disappointed that trusting you doesn't always feel peaceful. Lord, I bring you this disappointment without shame. I trust that you can hold it without turning away. Tonight, I stop trying to carry faith like a performance. I stop trying to prove that I'm okay. I stop forcing myself to feel stronger than I am. Instead, I allow myself to be honest about my limits, honest about my exhaustion, honest about the parts of me that feel worn thin. Lord, I don't ask you to take this weakness away. I ask you to meet me inside it. If this is where I am right now, then let this be the place where you draw near, not after I recover, not after I feel stronger, but now. Here, in my tiredness, in my quiet struggle, in my need. And tonight, Lord, I choose to believe this, that my weakness does not push you away, that my weariness does not disappoint you, that my honesty does not make me less faithful. It simply makes me real, and I trust that being real with you is enough for this moment. Lord, there are moments when the hardest part is not the pain itself, but the silence around it, the silence after praying, the silence after waiting, the silence when I expect something to happen and nothing seems to move at all. Tonight, Lord, I bring you my struggle with this silence. There are times when I search for signs of your presence and find only quiet, no clear direction, no sudden peace, no obvious answers, just stillness. And sometimes, Lord, that stillness makes me wonder if I've been left alone in this season. I admit There are nights when the silence feels heavy, not calm silence, not peaceful silence, but the kind that presses on the heart and asks questions without words. Questions like, are you still listening? Are you still near? Are you still working? Even now, Lord, I confess that I don't always understand what you are doing in the quiet. I don't know why some prayers seem to be met with waiting. I don't know why some answers come slowly or not at all. But tonight, I choose to bring you my confusion instead of hiding it. Teach my heart this truth, Lord. That silence does not mean absence. That quiet does not mean neglect. That just because I cannot feel you clearly does not mean you have stepped away. I remind my soul tonight that you are present even when you are not loud, that you are working even when nothing looks different yet. Lord, help me release the need to constantly feel reassurance. Help me rest without demanding proof. Help me trust without needing explanations at every step. Let my faith become quieter but deeper, less driven by emotion and more anchored in who you are. Tonight, Lord, I allow myself to sit with you in the silence, not to fill it, not to fix it, not to rush through it, just to be here, breathing, resting, letting the noise inside me slowly settle. If you are speaking in ways I cannot yet understand, give me patience to listen differently. If you are working beneath the surface, give me trust to wait. And if this season requires stillness, teach me how to remain without fear. Lord, stay close to me in this quiet place, not with loud signs, not with dramatic answers, but with your steady presence, the kind that doesn't leave, the kind that doesn't fade, the kind that holds me even when I don't feel held. Tonight, I choose to believe that your silence is not rejection, that your quiet is not distance, that even here, even now, I am not alone. Lord, tonight I come to the place where I can no longer carry everything myself. Not because I don't care, not because I've given up, but because I have reached my limit. I have tried to hold things together. I have tried to stay patient. I have tried to keep believing without letting the weight show. But tonight, Lord, I no longer have the strength to carry what was never meant to rest entirely on my shoulders. So I lay it down now, not hurried, not dramatic, one burden at a time. I lay down the need to understand everything. I lay down the pressure to know what comes next. I lay down the constant questions that have followed me through my days and into my nights. I release the weight of expectation, the expectation that things should already look different by now. Lord, I place my unanswered prayers into your hands, the ones I whispered in faith, the ones I cried through, the ones I no longer know how to pray. I stop replaying them in my mind. I stop measuring how long it has been. I trust you to hold them better than I ever could. Tonight, I also lay down the fear of falling behind, the fear that while I wait, life is moving on without me, the fear that time is slipping away and I am standing still. Lord, I release this fear. I remind my soul that waiting in your care is not wasted time. I lay down the pressure to be strong for everyone else, the unspoken responsibility to hold things together, the habit of carrying more than I admit out loud. Tonight, Lord, I stop bracing myself. I allow my body to soften. I allow my breath to slow. I allow my heart to rest. I place my future in your hands, not the version I've planned in detail, but the one I cannot yet see. I release control over outcomes. I release the urge to rush the process. I trust that you are working even when I am not. Lord, take what I can no longer carry. Take the worry that returns every time things get quiet. Take the weight I pick up again without realizing it. Take the exhaustion I feel from trying to stay hopeful without rest. Tonight, I do not ask you to give everything back to me tomorrow. I ask you to keep it, to hold it through the night, to guard it while I sleep, so my soul can finally experience what it feels like to not carry everything alone. I breathe out the weight. I breathe in your peace, slowly, gently, without effort. Lord, if there is anything I am still gripping tightly, something I am afraid to release, loosen my hands, not by force, but by trust. Tonight, I choose surrender, not because I am defeated, but because I am safe enough to rest. Lord, as this night continues to settle around me, I allow myself to rest, not because everything is finished, not because every question has been answered, but because I am no longer carrying it all alone. I feel the stillness of this moment, the quiet of the room, the slowing of my breath, and in this stillness, I trust that you are near, not watching from a distance, not waiting for me to do something right, just present. Lord, I give you this night, the thoughts that are fading, the worries I've laid down, the parts of me that are finally growing quiet. I don't need to stay alert. I don't need to stay guarded. I allow myself to rest in the safety of your presence. As my body grows heavier and my breathing becomes slower, I release the last traces of tension, the tightness in my shoulders, the weight in my chest, the restless movement of my thoughts. I let them soften. I let them settle. I let them go. Lord, if my mind begins to wander, gently draw it back to rest. If worries try to return, hold them for me. If sleep comes quickly, I receive it without resistance. And if sleep comes slowly, I trust that even this waiting is held by you. I remind my soul tonight that I am safe, that I am seen, that I am not alone in this moment. Nothing is required of me now. No decisions, no solutions, only rest. Lord, stay near through every quiet moment of this night, through the hours I am aware, through the hours I am not. Watch over my rest, guard my peace. Let your presence remain like a steady covering until morning comes. And if tomorrow brings more waiting, more questions, more unknowns, meet me there as well. But for now, I release myself into this night. I rest my thoughts. I rest my heart. I rest my soul here with you. Amen.